Hi, Leo there. Hope everyone's well. Doing a quick update, ramble, what have you. Um, Today's been a kind of a long day, Easter, all that. I don't celebrate, but my family does, so there was eating of ham, there was stuff, there were things. And I saw a movie today. I went to go see Batman vs. Superman. Now, I've posted my review on my website, so if you want to go check it out there, by all means. But I did think on what lessons you could learn from Superman for, your game stories. Because Batman v Superman, it has flaws. It has some things that could have worked. And I will toss up at least a few minor spoilers here and there. There's a whole theme about the public trust and Superman. Can the public trust a man of that much power, who just by his sheer existence represents a threat to everyone around him? Now, there are plots surrounding that, and they don't really do much with it. But imagine if you were, let's go to the thing that most gamers know, the traditional D&D setting, with your adventurers, the heroes, end up being pretty powerful. Why would people trust them? Because if you think about it, people with power, individuals with power, without anybody to answer to, become kind of scary. Wizards can cast fireballs that, destroy as much as almost a city block worth of stuff, certainly a building's worth. One walks into a warehouse and sets it on fire pretty easily, actually. Fighters who normal guardsmen are nothing to, kind of are scary. Clerics who call upon the powers of the gods. These are scary individuals. And it doesn't matter how good they are, there's always going to be some people who can't trust them. And with good reason. With power also comes a loosening of restraint, because who can stop you? If I am a guy walking around on the street, I'm not going to go kill people because I think killing people is wrong. But if I snap one day and decide to go kill people, I have to at least acknowledge in the back of my head, oh right, the cops will kill me for that. If I decide to take up crime, I have to worry about dealing with police. And that's a factor in our society. The fear of consequence is a factor in society. It's not for people like Superman, and to a certain extent Batman, and Wonder Woman. They don't have to worry about the consequences a lot of the time, because who's going to stop them? Each other, maybe, but that's it. So, yeah, that is expressly frightening. And if you're doing a game where you have characters that are really that powerful, you might want to consider showing that fear, because it's a normal fear. It's a legitimate fear. This is part and parcel why people sometimes have a hard time trusting police. Yes, police are there to protect us, but they also have a certain level of leeway that is given to them by being police, that they can get away with a lot more than your average citizen can. And they balk whenever people want to place tighter controls over the power that they have. Now, I understand why they balk. There's reasons for them wanting to maintain that power so that they can do their job ostensibly better. and not have to worry about if I'm mess up on my job, I could go to jail or what have you. But it's that lack of trust is part of the issue. So if your characters are heroes, even if they're good guys, like lawful good guys, paladin-like, if they have too much power, people who don't have that power, some of them will look to them as saviors, and some of them will look to them as something that needs to be contained, curtailed, controlled. Anyways, that was a theme that I saw there that would work for a lot of games. Another theme that I would say that you could take from it is a discussion of joy. So, one of my problems with the movie, and I talk about it in my review, is Zack Snyder appears to really not embrace the notion that these should be joyful characters. Wonder Woman in the movie is very joyful. Her appearance is joyful. She gets into a fight and she laughs about it. She, is genuinely having fun fighting something that could kill her. She has playful amusement at dealing with people like Batman. She enjoys her life. But Batman and Superman don't seem to have any joy in their lives. They don't actually bring a lot of joy to anyone else's lives. They protect people, they save people, but they are not joyful. They don't bring any wonder to their world. The hope that Superman brings is the hope that he'll save you. He doesn't inspire you, at least not in this, to be a better person. Batman doesn't inspire anybody to be a better person. He makes you afraid to be a criminal because, he's going to mess you up. But there is no joy in what they're presenting. And that can be a choice. But you need to, look at the themes of your stories and think, do I want to make that choice? Do I want my characters to be joyful and happy? Or do I want them to be, more dour and dealing with darkness? Some games that theme works. I think a superhero game, that theme doesn't. So you might want to look at where you want your themes to fit. Anyway, those are my ideas. Like I said, today's been kind of a hectic day. So, doing more of a short video for a Sunday. But these are some gaming notions that popped into my head from having watched Batman v Superman. If you don't have time to read the review, I will say that I liked it, but I didn't love it. I enjoyed it, but there were a lot of things I didn't like. So it inhibited my enjoyment. It's a pretty movie. Wonder Woman was awesome. I like Ben Affleck as Batman. Henry Cavill is a good actor. Actually, the cast is excellent. The writing was kind of terrible. With moments of, wow, that was really interesting. I wish they'd done something with that. But yeah, it's visually impressive. You'll probably have fun watching it in the theater. I would recommend a matinee if you're going to. But, it's not terrible. I didn't hate spending the time watching it. I had fun, but I was also disappointed. And disappointment is worse than bad. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Subscribe, like, share. Maybe go to the Patreon and chip in a buck. I'm definitely not going to hold it against anybody if you don't, but might be nice. Just saying. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, and keep gaming, have fun, stay safe. Don't take up superheroing, or, for that matter, supervillainy, because really, neither one seems to have a good, healthy outlook on life. Just saying.